using without heuristic. So here we are using the first graph that you have drawn. So we are making the solution of the first graph. Now here, if you see the graph, we have S, and S is the initial node, which is actually exploring, what it is exploring? It is exploring A, B, and D. Could you get it? A, B, and D. So here, S, we have two lists, right? One is the explored list, another is a frontier list, right? So we are making explored list, and in the explored list, we'll put S, because S is the initial node that we are explored. Now, when we explore S, node S, how we are exploring? We are exploring either we'll go to A, or we can go to B, or we can go to D.
Sir, sorry, S is the start node, or why we are taking start from S?
S is the initial node, right? In the graph.
Okay.
So initial node, see the information about the initial node, information about the goal node, and the cost in between the two nodes will be given to you, right? So it is given to any of the searching algorithm, even it is a BFS search, DFS search, or any other type of searching algorithm we have given. Now here we are trying to solve this particular problem, which I have told you to draw in your notebook with the help of uniform cost search. So while explaining this, you should have this graph with you in front of you, right? And you can draw this solution with me. Now we are putting explode value here. Yes, any doubt?
No, sir, thanks.
Okay, so S, when we explore S in the frontier list, what are the value we have? A, B, and D, right? What is the path cost for A? From S to A, what is the path cost? Is 5, right? 5. So we are putting 5 here. For A, S to B, what is the path cost? Is 9. So we are putting 9 here. What is the path cost to reach D? It is 6 here, right? So I am putting 6 here. Now, which one we have to explore? So in the uniform cost search, it says that which is having the minimum path cost. So which is having the minimum path cost? So you can see that 5 is this 5 is the minimum among all, and 5 belongs to A. So A has to be explored next, right? From this frontier list. Now A will put into the explored list, and A will explore. When we'll explore A, we can reach B and we can reach G1, if you'll see the diagram. So from A, we can go to B, right? We can go to B. Or where we can go? We can go to G1, right? These two nodes we can go. Yes, is there any problem? Is there any problem? No. Okay. Now, what is the estimated cost here? If you see, what is the estimated cost? See, from S to A, we have 5. From S to B, we have 9. From S to D, we have 6. From A to G1, what is the cost? Is 9, right? From A to B, what is the cost? Is 3, right? Now, what is the path cost? Path cost I am writing in the round shape, right? So what is the path cost here to reach the G1 here? That is 5 plus 9, which is 14 is the path cost. Getting it? 14 is the path cost. So 14 is the path cost to reach G1. What is the cost to reach B? That is 5 plus 3, which is 8. Yes? Now, so what are the frontier value here? So frontier we have G1, B, this B also, and this D. Are you getting it? Now, A is in the explored list. Now, which one is the least one? If we'll see here, this D is having the least cost, which is 6. Now, D we have to explore next because it is having the least one, right? 14, 8, 9, and 6. So, 6 is the least one. So, D will be put in the explode list. And now what we'll do is, we'll explore D. Now, while exploring D, we can go to S, we can go to E, and we can go to C, right? Now, if we'll see this, S is already in the explode list. So, we'll not go to S again. Means we cannot put the S into the frontier list again, right? So, we can go to either to E or C. So, if you'll see the diagram, we can go to C or we can go to E, right? What is the cost here? From D to E is 2. And what is the cost here from D to C is also 2. So what is the estimated cost? For C here 8 and from E here 8. So both C and E, we have the path cost which is 8. Up to this it is clear, I think. Now what is in the frontier list? So here this G1 is in the frontier list, B is in the frontier list, this B is also in the frontier list, C is in the frontier list, and E is also in the frontier list. Now which is having the least? So least you can find it out 3. This B, this C, and this E. So if we have all these values 8 and 10, so we'll start with the alphabetic order. So we'll explore with the alphabetic order. So what we have to explore? We'll have to explore B. So put B in the explode list and explore B. Right? Now while exploring B, if you see the diagram, either we can go to A or we can go to C. Because A is already in the explode list, we'll not go to A again. Instead, we'll go to C because C is not in the explode list. Now, we'll go to the C with the cost to reach the C is 1 and the estimated cost, the calculated path cost will be 9 because here it is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. Are you getting it? How will get calculated 9? This is 8 plus 1 and 9. Or you can calculate from here. 5 plus 3 plus 1. This is also 9. So it is a path cost. Now, this we have done and we are putting this B into the explode list. So I think till now we are clear. Now, which particular node we have to explore again? If you see this is G1, this is C, this is B, this is C again, and this is E again. Right? Which is having the least cost. The least cost again you will find out C. This C is having the least cost 8. So now we are going to explore C with the least cost 8. Getting it? Now when I want to explore C, if you see the graph, I can go to S, I can go to G2 and I can go to F. S is already explored. I'll not go there. G2 and F is not there. We can explore it. So we have one is G2 and another one is F, right? F we can go with the cost of 7 and G2 we can go with the cost of 5. So total cost will be 8 plus 5, it will be 13 and this is 8 plus 7, it will be 15, right? For F it is 15, for G2 it is 13. Now, we have C in the explode list. Now what we'll do is we'll find out what is the frontier node. So what are the frontier nodes? All the leaf nodes are in the frontier node, definitely. So we have leaf node G1, C, this B, this G2, F, and E. Now what is the least one? If you'll find out the least one, what is the least one? E. So E is the least one. Now what we do is we'll explore E. Why? Because it is the least cost here among all the frontier node. Now while exploring E, we can go to, only we have one option to go to G3. So from here we can go to G3. What is the cost to reach G3 is 7 and from 7 plus 8, the total cost is 15 to reach G3. Are you getting it? Now what are in the frontier node? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 6 nodes are in the frontier node. Now which is having the least cost? if we'll see which is having the least cost, this C is also having the least cost, and this B is also having the least cost, right? But because we are going alphabetical order, so we'll explore B. Now, while exploring B, we have seen here that B is already been explored, right? B is already been explored. So instead of exploring B, we'll make it grounded. Means we cannot explore it further because B is already explored. Now, B is explored. Now go to the next least cost, least past cost is C. C is already been explored, right? So we'll not explore C again. It will be in a grounded, right? So both will be in a grounded. Now, what are the different options we have? We have 14 here, 13 here, 15 here, 15 here. Which is the least one? So you'll find out G2 is the least one. So now what we'll do is we'll explore G2. Now while exploring G2, we have to put G2 in the explored list. When we put anything into the explored list, after that we have to see whether it is a goal node or not, right? If it is a goal node, then we have to make it success and will not do any action further, right? Because G2 is a goal node and the estimated cost is 13, so we'll reach the goal, right? This is our goal. So we reach the goal here and we'll start our searching thing here. Now if we'll go for the path. Now what is the path? From G2 we can go to C. From C we can go to D. From D we can go to S. So this is your path. What is the path? From G2 to C, C to D, and D to S. This is your path.